Hi everyone, I'm Ethan Kang, a Forge advocate. In this lightning talk, I will quickly show you what is a Revit model translation result. This slide collects FAQ from our customer on this topic, how it will help you understand why something is not what you expect after translate in your Revit model with a model the API. Okay, the first factor is about the translation job. When using the model the API to translate Revit model, we will submit a job configuration like this. There's one required field called views, but model the API doesn't care about it for Revit. Instead, it will use the view in the public setting. So what will happen if we miss this one? If there is no validate public setting in the Revit model, model the API will by default translate all sheet and the default 3D view in the Revit model for you. So how can we prevent this? Okay, it's simple. Just go to a public setting and ensure view and the view set are selected like this. And save the change in the Revit model and upload it to Forge for translation. And that's about the view settings. First of all, what you see in Revit is what you get in Forge Viewer. Therefore, view settings are a beta factor if something in the view is not expected as you saw if translate with Forge. So let's see where we can find the view setting on Revit desktop. The first two places we may check are the views of visibility, graphic override, and the high and on-high element feature. We can change those settings in the view to make element invisible and visible. The next place is visual style. The setting controls what the element looks like in Forge Viewer and the Revit. Here shows two examples. To change those settings, we can make use of Revit's material manager. The graph one is for the shaded visual style. The appeal one is for the realistic visual style. Here's another setting called detail level. In Revit, we can change this setting to control how the Revit present the element geometry details. Here shows the cross level. If we change the detail level to fine, we can see the pipe is shown in solid, non-lines. And that's about the Revit properties. Here we use the Revit display language to show the difference on the property names. Here we use English and save the file. The property name in Forge Viewer will show in English. If we change it to Chinese, the property name in Forge Viewer will become the Chinese as well. But please be noted, this only affects Revit built-in property names. User custom property will not be changed. The next one is about the property units. It depends on the setting in the project units. Here we use the millimeter. As in the Forge View, as we can see, the property value is use the millimeter as a property unit. If we change to fit here in Forge Viewer, we can see it use fit as a property unit. Here is the last factor, Revit master view, is about Revit room and space in Forge Viewer. First, Revit room or space are only visible in Revit 2D view, not in 3D. In the past, we need to create 3D solid for rooms or space by Revit API direct shape. Now we can just show the room by configuring a generate master view in the post body like this. So what is a master view? Is a Forge only 3D view for Revit models for each Revit phase. It will contain all the elements in the host model, include rooms, space, but no linked contents. So how can we find the master view in Forge Viewer? Here are two approaches for your reference. One is check model path if it contains the list special or GUID. Another one is use the get default geometry and pass through to this function. We can use this to get the first master view. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.